All right, we're continuing lesson 7. Okay, but now we're multiplying by 8s. Okay, by 8s. Let's look at the example. It says Stella plants 6 rows. So are we doing equal groups or arrays? Probably arrays. Okay, so she plants 6 rows of pumpkins with 8 pumpkins in each row. Okay, so she does 6 rows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rows, right? How many pumpkins in each row? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she did 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 8 in each row, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This is column 5, column 6, column 7, and column 8. So 6 rows with 8 each. Then it says, how many does she plant? How many pumpkins does she plant in all? Well, what would be my multiplication sentence?
6 times 8.
Yeah, 6 times 8. I'm just taking the number of rows times the number in each row, which is 8. Okay? So we did arrays, we did equal groups, and what was the third strategy? What? Break apart, right? So I could break apart to this. I could break it apart like this. That's 1. Roughly like that. Here, let's do it this way. I'm going to break it apart here. That's 1, right? So what would be my multiplication sentence for this?
6 times 4.
Yeah, I still have 6 rows. With how many in each row now?
4.
4. Okay. And then this one. What would be my multiplication sentence for this?
6 times 4.
Same thing. I have 6 rows. With how many in each row again?
4.
4. Okay. Well, 6 times 4 would be 24. 24. And then what do I do next? Add both products, right? 24 plus 24. 4 plus 4 is?
8.
And then, so do I have to carry anything? No, it's a single digit. 2 plus 2?
4.
4. So altogether, she made, how many pumpkins did she plant?
48.
48. So 6 times 8 is
48.
48. So the example that we just did, this is what they're modeling it. Okay? Okay, so so remember it was 6 times 8, right? So they took the 6 rows with 8 in each and they broke it apart to 2 arrays. Okay? So this would be 6 times 4 and 6 times 4. Just like they have underneath right here. Okay. So then they did that, and then they broke it apart even further. Okay. So they broke apart 6 times 4 into what multiplication factor?
2, 4.
6 times 2. So they broke this apart in half, and now I have 6 times 2, 6 times 2. They broke this apart in half. Now I have 6 times 2, 6 times 2. Okay, so what's 6 times 2 then?
12.
12. So then all you have to do is add 12 how many times? 4 times. That's probably a lot easier than going 6 times 4, double it. Okay, and then they got count by 2s, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 48. That's how they got that. Okay, look at number 7. It says, use what you just learned to solve these problems. So we're just breaking it apart. Okay, I need to break this array apart into 2 multiplication facts to make it a lot easier to multiply. Okay, and then I add the two numbers there. Go ahead and do number 7 for me. All right. So, what method are we going to use? Break apart. Okay. So, in the lesson that we did yesterday, they broke it apart just 2 ways, right? Down the middle. So they did this. And then they did this. Okay. That's one way to do it. So we had 7 times 8 broken apart into two arrays. So then now I have the first one right here. I have how many rows?
7 times
7. And how many in each row? 4. Okay. Then I have, so what's the array for the multiplication sentence for that one? 7 times 4 again. Right? So 7 times 4 is 28 plus 28, because 7 times 4 is 28 again. And then obviously I have to add 28 plus 28. 8 plus 8 is 16. Put the 6 down. What do I do with the 1? Carry it over to the 10th place. Okay, so now I have 2 plus 2 is 4 plus the 1 that I carried? 5. So then, obviously 7 times 8 is 56. That's one way to break it apart. Okay? What else did they do? They broke it apart. So first they broke it apart like this, right? Correct? Okay. They broke it apart like this. Then they broke apart each array in half again, huh? So now how many multiplication sentences am I going to have? 4 of them. What would be for the first one? It's how many rows I have first. How many rows do I have? 7. How many in each row? 2. Plus, what's multiplication for the next one? 7 times 2. It's the same thing. Plus, what's the next one? 7 times 2. Plus 7 times 2. Any more? No. I'm done. Okay. So what's 7 times 2? 14. It would be plus 14. Plus 14. Plus 14. Right? And then I add all those together. 14. Plus 14. Plus 14. Plus 14. Well, I count by 4s. 4, 8, 12, 16. Put the 6 down, carry the 1. Okay, then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the 1 that I carried, 5. That still gives me 56.